All right. So let's move on. Okay. On the cost plan. Yeah. All right. So I hope okay you guys okay have received okay the cost plan. Okay. So this is basically year two paper. All right. So there's no prerequisite. So means that you do not need to pass okay like certain paper in order to take okay this paper. Okay. So even though you're year one, year two, or year three, you still can how to say it, that can take okay this paper. Okay. So most of the time okay I'll be leading okay this paper. Okay, but sometimes it be lead by others. Okay, mostly okay, Mr. Azim, but this time Mr. Azim will be only help me okay on tutorial. All right. So of course this is a mid trimesters, right? So you have to look on the CLO. Okay, so we have three CLO. Okay. Okay, and then okay, this is very tricky one. Okay, some students okay usually ask me okay if I don't get the textbook, is it okay? It's actually up to you, right? Whether you want to have okay a textbook okay or not. But I still prefer you guys okay to have the textbook. So how can you do the revision okay without any okay references, right? I don't think okay the lecture slide okay that I had shared okay in Weber is sufficient, because whenever you read the lecture slide, it's actually not complete for your information. It's just like point. All right. So that's why like some student wherever comes to the midterm, right? I don't say they don't do the revision. They just rely on the lecture slide. So whenever they answer, okay, they answer based on the lecture slide. All right. So there's no okay further explanation. So my paper, I prefer you to have further explanation or detailed explanation that can be understood okay by the examiners. All right. So that's why it's much better for you to get at least one textbook. If not the main textbook, okay, you can get okay others okay textbook as well. And also you can do okay others revision from the internet. All right, because I'm very open for it. Okay. These are the others okay references. Okay. Right. This is the CLO that to be achieved okay for the whole case trimesters. All right. For your information, we do not have okay final assessment or final examination. All right. We only have 100% coursework, but only meant for this COVID-19 okay pandemic. Okay. Because my paper usually have final examination 50%, but because of the pandemic I already requested to the management, instead of having final examination or assessment, I asked them okay to have to replace by the individual assignment. Okay, so the rest of the component okay remain the same, okay, except okay the D component here. Okay, individual okay assignment. So let's go through okay what the component okay, of the continuous assignments are. Okay, so first we have the individual assessment. So individual assessment is actually the midterm lah, right? The midterm. Okay, usually we will conduct in week 8. So please okay lock yourself. Okay, lock down yourself, lock yourself in week 8, and usually okay expected to have on 31st July. So means that I prefer okay to have on Saturday 31st July in week 8. All right. So any update I will inform okay later, but this is the expected. So that's why I put expected. Okay. So what I will cover? So I will cover from chapter 1 to chapter 6. So means that okay from the introduction of entrepreneurship till the business model. All right. So how the questions looks like? No MCQ type of question. So all essay question. So which requires you to explain okay in detail. So maybe like some of the question just require you to just tell or to just okay list. But the rest of the question mostly okay requires you to have explanations. Okay, give example and then explain the example. Okay, when you ask me, some of you say, okay, can I put citation or the references? Yes, okay, you may do so. Okay, but you have to understand that this is an individual midterm or individual, okay, assessment. So it's up to you. So you're not, okay, writing a literature, okay, review, but if you have, okay, the citation of references, it's much better, so that we the examiners, okay, can do the cross, okay, checking. No issue at all whether you want to include the references, okay, or not. Okay, because it's an open book, okay, test. Right, so we lecturers, okay, we can check later, okay, if you have others answers compared to uh the marking, okay, scheme. All right, so you've been given 5 hours, right, 5 hours, okay, of your midterm. And then this is the guideline how you going to save, okay, your PDF file. So you have to save, okay, your file in PDF, okay, format. Some of you, I do not know whether they have read the instruction, okay, or not, whether they have the PDF file, okay, or not. So please make sure that you have PDF file. So you save, okay, your file as first your tutor's name. Please make sure you know, okay, your tutor's name. uh, so I'm telling you, okay, it's look funny, but somehow, okay, some of you, okay, after week 6, week 7, they still do not know who's their lecturer. Okay, I have experience where you guys put my name as Omar, Muhammad, Abdullah. I was like, say, my name is Adi Wira or Adi, but why suddenly becomes Abdullah, Omar, or Muhammad? Uh, Please, make sure, okay, you get the right name. Okay, and then the subject and your name. Okay, whatever your name lah. Okay, okay, the submission, okay, is through email, so I will inform later which email that you need to send. No need to worry, because I already like put asterisk here. Submission platform is subject to change. Anything, okay, I will update you later. No need to worry. All right, so clear, right? So it comprises of 20%, okay, from your continuous, okay, assessment. Okay, so we move on to second component, so which is group assignment. So for the group assignment, so in your tutorial group, so please form a group of 5, maximum up to 5. All right, up to 5. Some of you say, okay, can we have 6? So we just need to wait until week 3, because we do not know there was still student coming in or student, okay, dropping the subject. So we just need to wait, because sometimes if you form up to 6 members, let's say new members coming in, so they already having less, okay, members, so it will be not so fair somehow, unless, okay, it's already week 3, okay, that you no longer have, okay, your group members, so it can be considered to have up to 6. Okay, but we just need to wait up to week 3. Yeah, what you need to do, okay, for this assignment. All right, so first of all, so you have to imagine, okay, or assume that you are a consulting company, so you consult people, okay, but you're not con people, you consulting people. All right, consulting business, so you are required to identify small company only. Okay, so how to know, okay, the small company? So you have to search the definition of small company. How many employees they should have? What is the most likely capital they have? Okay, how many branches, okay, they have basically, okay, and few others aspect, okay, as well. So you need to search, okay, on your own the definition first, so you don't search straight away the company, because later on when you search the company, it might not be the small business. All right, so you search the definition first, understand the definition, then, okay, you need to identify the company. So when you ask me, okay, you cannot find it on the internet or something else, it's okay, because why? Because a small company is not a famous company. Okay, it could be your parents' company. So some of you maybe your parents have your business. Okay, even selling okay curry mee, okay, or selling okay roti canai, okay, or even have okay store. Okay, but make sure okay they have license, because we are doing okay the you are consulting the business that's having okay license, yeah. Okay, having store. So you are consulting them in order to make them better. You see? So you do not need to choose okay the well-known okay company. After all, okay, you are choosing okay the company, the small company that facing issues or problem, or even they not okay even face okay problem, okay. Oh, but you need to help them okay to cope okay this okay COVID-19 okay pandemic. Okay, because maybe the sales get dropping, the customers not coming in, all right, and then they cannot do the business okay physically. So how you going okay, to help them okay to start the business without having physical okay appearance, all right. So that's your job okay to do. Okay, very clear, right? Okay, choosing the small company. So you can choose okay your parents company, your uncle company. It's much better. Why? Because whenever you choose like this kind of company, it's quite easy for you to obtain the information. Okay, the most importantly when you do okay this assignment is whether it's easy for you to get the information or not. So what's the point if you are doing okay the assignment or doing the research or doing anything, but having difficulty obtaining the information? There's no point. Okay, so you do something that is easy for you okay to get the information. I'm not expecting you okay to do something big or something. Well, I just want to know that you understand or not the process of entrepreneurship. You have to understand, when you take this paper, it doesn't mean in the end you will become the entrepreneurs. You're good okay at doing the business. No, you just you in the end you will just understand the process of entrepreneurial or of entrepreneurship. Right? So I hope okay you clear okay in this. So get the companies that is easy for you to do, and that is easy for you to get the information, because when you easy to get the information, it's easy for you to write down whatsoever things that you plan okay to strategize. Right? Any kind of business, as long as it's legal business. Okay, so some of you say okay like gaming, okay, can of course cannot lah, okay, because Malaysia okay prohibited okay that, right? So these are the others okay guideline. Okay, some of you okay if not from my class, so you need to get the consent also from your respective tutors. So you have to convince them okay that okay you want to do this, okay, why you want to do this. All right, so if you're under my tutorial class, okay, so you have to tell me also lah. Right? So let's say okay, I say okay, you can proceed, then you proceed lah. Okay, if I say I'm not encourage you, so maybe you need to think something else. Right? So it depends on your respective tutor, because I'm giving absolute authority to respective tutor to decide okay what's the best okay for them and for you. These are the marking scheme that I'm looking at, the background of the company, the chosen company. So you just tell them, okay, the company's background, the product, what they do, okay, and then what kind of industries okay, they are in, the food business, or maybe the retailing, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. And then okay you have to tell okay what the issues okay they're facing. So from the issues, then okay that you try to come up with the opportunity and also ideas okay to help okay the company. So when you have the ideas, right, or the opportunity, so you need to determine whether it can be done okay or not. So that's why it comes to the feasibility analysis. uh, Feasibility analysis okay is the way to determine okay in the first place, okay, the preliminary round. So let's say okay the ideas that you identify, the strategy that you already like okay identify, okay, it's not worthy okay to proceed, okay, then what's the point okay you proceed. So you have to look on the other idea and the other strategy. So that's why okay you need to run the feasibility first. So once okay you already satisfied with this analysis, so you need to go in depth analysis. So means that you have to study the industries that the chosen company in. Okay, so you have to understand the industries they are in. Okay, perhaps you can use five forces, okay, model. Okay, threat of substitute, threat of buyers, okay, threat of suppliers, okay, the threat of new entrants, or perhaps okay the threat of existing competitors, okay, as well. So use okay these five okay industries, five components of industries analysis to understand what the industries okay, need. So once you understand the industries, then okay you have to look okay who's their competitors. So how are you going okay to compete okay with them? So in this case, you need to obtain certain information about the competitors and make the comparison. But first, you have to do the industry analysis, because without study the industries analysis, so you do not know okay what you want to focus actually. All right. So after that, okay, we prepare okay the financial okay statement. So pro forma, you have to understand pro forma. I do not know why the student always okay put okay the previous year's financial statement. Statement is not projected. You know, projected we are forecasting. So means that right now okay we have 3 years okay forecast for that choose. So maybe you the information, the financial information about the company, plus okay with your new strategy, and then you need to project okay how much okay is your sales, okay how much okay is the expenditures, okay how much the salary need to be paid, okay when recruiting new employees, how much okay that you need to get okay new stock, all right, and then how much asset that you need to buy as well. So please bear in mind. So since that you are choosing small company, so of course, okay, they have limitation on capital. So you have to make sure that whatever you suggest is realistic. Okay, is realistic. Okay, that means okay they have okay money or sufficient capital to do or to go about. All right. So I don't expect you to come out very complicated financial statement, because after all you are doing small company. Okay. So of course the financial statement, okay, the income statements, the balance sheet, and also the cash flow, okay, will not be so complicated as senior berhad company, medium sized company, or largest okay, company. Because largest company of usually like public listed company, the accounting okay is much more complicated. Even like myself also, I don't understand certain term. But small company is very straightforward. All right, so you can try to search okay on the basic financial statement okay for small companies. Okay, very clear, right? Okay, so far. Okay, so far so good. All right. So right after that, okay, when you have all this strategy, so you guys need to form the business model. All right. So in our lecture slide, okay, and syllabus, they don't show you the 9 block of business model. But no worries, because during my session, I will explain to you in detail. I will illustrate to you in detail the 9 block of business model. So sometimes we call it as a business canvas. Okay, so we have from the value proposition until the revenue stream, and also the cost stream, okay, as well. All right. So if you want to know okay earlier, okay, you can always okay consult with me. No problem at all. All right. So right after that, okay, we have okay the growth strategy. So when we talk about the growth strategy, we are talking about how you going okay to uh, expand your business in the future. So means that okay, the chosen company. So maybe you're planning okay with this current strategy, and then in the future you want to have okay 1 or 2 branches, or maybe you want to export okay to different country, or maybe you want to have geographical expansion, or maybe you want to have new product line, extended product line improve the product line and so on, okay, and so forth. So there are two kind of, okay, of the growth strategy, whereby first the internal growth strategy, and secondly is the external, okay, growth strategy. Right, so you can always ask me, because okay, whatever it is, okay, the marking scheme, okay, is actually derived from our syllabus, chapter by chapter. So let's say if you're not so sure about the business model, you can ask me. If you're not so sure about the financial, you can always ask me at any time, okay, at no charge at all. All right, very clear. Any questions before I move to another part? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, okay, the business model, okay, is something that you plan, okay, to do in order for you to compete with your competitors. So means that, okay, the previous strategy, okay, of the chosen company, okay. So let's say, it's still okay, then you can use, but somehow where you choose the companies, right? Okay, usually, okay, the companies having, okay, the issue. So that's why you are suggesting new way. So you are developing new strategy, and then you describe it, okay, in the business model. Okay, so that's why whenever you present, right, especially during the oral presentation, you should emphasize on your model, business model. Okay. Okay, that's good question. So that's why, okay, in the beginning, okay, in the component element one, product, service, right? Okay, so you have to tell them, okay, what actually they do, okay, what kind of, like, a little bit, okay, of the selling, okay, they do. So and then, okay, on second part, okay, you tell, okay, the issues, the problem they are facing, because okay, without, okay, having problem, so how can you provide solution? So in order for you to solve something, it should be a problem. Okay, so you tell, okay, about the problem, the issue they're facing, then okay, you try to look, okay, for the opportunity. So from that, okay, you derive, okay, more analysis, okay, and then you translate it into the business model. Okay. Actually, okay, you need to compare, but you do not need to include in the, okay, in order for you to write, okay, the good business model, of course you need to look the comparison on the previous, what others do, previous thing. Same goes when you prepare the financial statement. So you look, okay, on the previous, okay, and then with the new strategy and so on, so you compare. Okay, so let's say this year, okay, they sell about like 5,000. So now, okay, because of this new strategy, okay, with new promotion, okay, I can sell up to 10,000. That's the comparison. Okay. 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 Good. Okay. So maybe we move on. Okay. To, okay. I think you can read, okay, on your own. Okay. The description. Okay. What file you need to save and so on. Okay. I just tell you, the expectation on the group assignment. Right. We comes, okay, to the group presentation. The second last, okay, component, okay, of this paper. Okay, so of course, okay, when you already prepare, okay, the proposal, so you need to present it. So you need to do the pitching. All right. So the pitching, okay, it takes about like 10 minutes. Okay. With the Q&A, in total we have 15 minutes. So 10 minutes for presentation, 5 minutes for Q&A session. But of course, okay, throughout, okay, 10 minutes, okay, you've been given 1 minute to have 1 minute creative advertisement video. Okay, means that, okay, what this 1 minute creative advertisement video means. So it means that, okay, from the chosen company, so you need to create, okay, advertisement or awareness about the company to people. Okay, So these days, okay, when you advertise things, right, okay, you do not need to go to conventional media, okay, such televisions, radio, or magazine or newspaper, because that one, okay, very expensive. But these days, we have, okay, like social media, right? So we have, okay, what else? TikTok. Okay, so recently I attended a workshop, okay, TikTok, okay, for lecturers. I was surprised, okay, that I thought TikTok, okay, was like for like youngsters, okay, to have like I don't know, sorry to say, like gully dance. Okay, but actually, okay, it have more than that, right? So I can put, okay, all those things, okay, in that TikTok, okay, for your information. Nowadays, okay, we have okay, I Instagram, okay, now they have, okay, new features, okay, called Reel, okay. So I have tested, okay, that when I post something, okay, on my IG, when I have, okay, another private public IG, so it been watched up to 1,000, okay, audience. I was like surprised. I had like no followers, but it been watched up to 1,000 of because of the reel. Okay, you see. So when you say, okay, it's impossible for you to advertise, okay, you can try, okay, and error use, okay, this platform. So but I don't expect you to advertise the video, okay, or show the video, okay, in IG or others, okay, platform. I just want to see how creative you prepare the video. Okay, so where we talk about the video, right, it doesn't mean that you have to be there, the company have to be there. So as long as the message, okay, is conveyed, is being delivered to the audience, and people understand, okay, what you're trying to tell about the company, or you want to sell about the company, or anything information about the company, that is a very good advertisement video already. So when we talk about creativity or creative video, right, it doesn't mean it has to be funny. So I do not know why, like, some student, whenever comes to the creativity, they only think about funny video, okay, or making funny or joke. Okay, so that's why some of student, when they prepare, okay, the video, they try to be funny, but in the end it turns out to be, for me, sorry to say, not funny, okay, at all. So I say, what you trying, okay, to show me, okay, I do not know in the end the message, okay, or the motive, okay, at all. It can be provocative, okay, because it can attract, okay, the audience. It can make people sad, okay, it can touch, okay, the heart, or even it could be funny. But my suggestion, try to avoid making funny video, because not everyone can be funny. Even like myself, sometimes I make jokes, okay, to students, okay, and some students may not laugh, okay, at me at all. So I have to laugh, okay, myself, because it's not funny, right? So try, okay, to think something else, okay, as long as it's creative. Okay, 10 minutes long. So you do not need to present all things, okay, from the written assignment, because when you try to present all things, okay, from the assignment, to be honest, you will not have 10 minutes to present, so you will exceed more time. So you just take, okay, the important parts, okay. So you, maybe you just mention, okay, on the chosen company, the problem, okay. The most important thing when you present, you must tell, okay, the issues, the problem, right? So without, okay, telling the problem, how can you comes up with solution or suggestion or opportunity? So first, okay, emphasize on the problem, on the issue, then you provide, okay, on the solution, and then you tell how you're going to go about. Okay, so that's why you tell the business model, and then in the end, okay, your projected, okay, sales, okay, and so on, okay, and in the end, maybe, okay, you tell, okay, how you're going to grow, okay, your company. Simple as that. So I don't expect you to tell like every detail. What is feasibility analysis? No, I don't want you to tell the definition about feasibility analysis. I don't want you to tell about the definition of identifying opportunity. No, okay, because it's assumed that we already know, okay, what is our opportunity, what is that, but we need to know, okay, what is your strategy? Tell your strategies, tell your solution. we just need to know that, not about the definitions of the terms and so on. So the term and definition you can always answer in your midterm. All right, if any. Okay, but of course my midterm also you straight away tell about how you're going to go about, give suggestion, give solutions. All right. Okay, so only the lectures and tutorial, I will tell you the definition, the terms, okay, and so on and so forth, so that you will understand better in order for you to write your answers much better when it comes to the explanation. All right, so I hope okay you clear. And then okay, the visual okay aid that we're going to be used okay is the PowerPoint, and then the video format is for your 1 minute creative okay video. Okay, for the attires, for me I don't mind okay what kind of attires that you're going okay to wear. All right, as long as it's presentable. Okay, and of course not naked lah. All right. Um, and then, okay, I already like mentioned, okay, to be given 10 minutes, okay, for presentation, including 1 minute, okay, video, and also 5 minutes. So prepare 5 minutes for the Q&A session. So my allocation, okay, you can refer, okay, to course plan. So when we're going to have this presentation during week 9 and also week 10, okay, during tutorial. So which platform? Google Meet or any suitable form. But maybe for others, tutors, they prefer to use Microsoft Team. But for me, I prefer to use Google Meet. All right. So why Google Meet? Because I already like explained earlier. Okay, it's very smooth. Okay, for me here. Okay. Okay. Last part. Okay, we have what? We have the individual assignment. Okay, for the individual okay assignment, you've been given, you can start now already. Okay, don't start okay after week 6, because like I do not know, last trimester student asked, can we start now? I said it's already week 7, you know, you already, you why you ask me to start now? You can start since week 1. Okay, so don't say okay you don't have time. You've been given okay week 1 okay from today, okay, or maybe like last Monday, okay, when we start okay our first class, okay, our first session, okay, first week, okay, from Monday till week 14 on Friday. Okay, when is it? On 10 September. Okay, so you'll be given 14 weeks. So what you're going to do okay in this individual assignment. So this time okay, so a little bit challenging, okay, because last semesters I asked okay the student to choose successful entrepreneurs, but since that most of you okay tend to choose okay on one race, okay, to be honest, okay, most of you choose okay mostly like Chinese okay entrepreneurs, okay, I don't say okay it's not good, but somehow okay the name is very familiar for me. Okay, I already like know these entrepreneurs and so on and so forth. So why not okay like this time okay you guys okay do okay Bumi Putras or Malays okay entrepreneurs, successful Bumi Putra or Malays okay entrepreneurs. After all, we are Malaysian, okay, we have to know each other okay as well. So maybe you guys already know okay all the Chinese entrepreneurs. Why not okay this time okay you search okay digging information about the Bumi Putras entrepreneurs, and maybe like some of the thing you can learn okay from them as well. Just like myself, okay, I learn a lot from Malay, from Chinese, from Indian, okay, and so on. Okay, so the good thing I only take the good thing. The bad thing okay I just like put aside. Okay, simple okay as that. Okay, same goes like Malay, we have also good things, okay, good things. Some of the bad things okay so put aside. Same goes like Chinese and Indian okay as well. Okay, so there's no like such thing like okay only like Malay good, Chinese no good. No, okay, there's a qualities okay on certain okay race that you can take okay as example. So the not so good okay, if you feel, you put aside. Okay, so that's why okay I emphasize you okay to do this Bumi Putra or Malays okay entrepreneurs. So maybe in the next trimester I will have another maybe Indian okay entrepreneurs. Okay, so that's my style. All right, so that's my style. So I want you to search okay and learn many things, explore many things. I do not want you to strict okay to to something that is already there. All right, so okay, I already like mentioned okay okay, in Malaysia, okay, of course, people always know, okay, this Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar, okay. Tansi Mokhtar, Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari. So that's why I really like emphasize, do not choose him. Do not choose him, please. All right. So you not be given any marks, okay, if you choose him, because I already like stated here. Do not choose. Okay, Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari. All right. So choose others. Okay, you need to search. All right. So you ask me, okay, you need to search. Okay, search. Okay, and then maybe you can propose. Okay, I have found this. Okay, is it okay? Okay, and I say, if I ask, okay, if you can find, okay, the information about this entrepreneur, then you go ahead. All right. Um, okay, he's politician, cannot lah. Okay, we are not taking a political, okay, class, but somehow in FAS, okay, yes, there's a assignment, okay, talking about uh politics. Okay, so maybe you can take, okay, that paper. So okay, if you can convince me, okay, that she's a successful, okay, businesswoman, why not? Okay, I don't mind. Okay, but of course you need to show, okay, to prove, okay, with your articles, okay, and so on. Okay. Okay, I dare you. Okay, if you can do. Okay, so if you get, okay, the information that, okay, that Rosmar, okay, is doing this business, okay, where she started, okay, the business. Okay, if you get the right point, yes, you can get, okay, good marks, no problem, okay, at all. Okay. No lah. So for academic purpose, okay, you do not need to worry. Okay, so that's why, like myself, like sometimes, okay, I sometimes slip tongue. Okay, so some of you, okay, might not like it. Okay, some of you, okay, may find it okay, because like sometimes, okay, I talk from my heart. Okay, so sometimes, okay, I accidentally talk something that some people, okay, don't like. Okay, but I just thought, okay, from what my understanding. Okay, so what my belief. Okay, somehow, but maybe like sometimes, okay, when I already realize, okay, I already like stop. Okay, and some more because this is a recorded session, so I have to be careful. Okay, with speech, okay, as well, because these days, okay, people like to screenshot, okay, and then like take half partial, okay, of my of the talking, and then like post, okay, mostly in the social, okay, media. So that's not good lah. So okay, so no need to worry. Okay, as long as you can provide the evidence, okay, academic evidence, that will be fine. Okay, for me. Okay, I don't care whether it's from the government, whether it's from opposition, but for the sake, okay, of the academic, okay, we going, okay, to learn about it. Right, no need to worry. Okay, Wenko. No need to worry or being tangkap. All right. Of course, okay, you need to submit. Okay, so I already provided the email, okay, for the submission. Okay, but again, the submission, okay, is subject, okay, to change, okay, as well. So anything, okay, I will update you later. Okay, so please read the instruction before you submitting the assignment. So please save, okay, in PDF format. All right, and then, okay, when you submit, okay, the submission, the subject at the email, do not leave, okay, the subject. So please include your tutor's name and assignment title. Means that, okay, the figure, okay, of the chosen, okay, individual. Okay, so what's my expectation from this? You see, being why, okay, so if you manage to, okay, to get, okay, like this evidence, okay, the introductions, okay, how, okay, Rosmar, okay, for instance, identify the opportunity, but please give the evidence. All right, don't say because of blah blah blah. Okay, because hearsay cannot, you cannot like write something based on hearsay. Okay, you must write, okay, based on fact. Okay, on opportunity generating ideas. So how he or she, okay, identify the opportunity, and then how, okay, he or she, okay, forming the ventures team. Okay, how he gather all the teams, co-founders, perhaps employees, the investors, the lenders, okay, and others professionals. Okay, for instance. So in this case, you have to understand, yeah, whenever, okay, you write, okay, a bibliography, right, okay, so you don't expect, okay, when you read, okay, your textbook, so your textbook already give, giving you, okay, all the explanation. So in this case, so that's why, okay, you've been given from week 1, okay, to week 14, because you need to gather all the informations, all the articles, okay, journals, All right. So from the references, right? Okay, I don't care whether you get it from the internet, okay, from the magazine, from newspaper, as long okay that is the reliable okay references. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to be from the articles, journals. Okay, for instance, okay, it can be others. Okay, resources that is reliable. Right, so you do not need to worry. It can be from the Malay language, it can be from the English language, or even it can be from the Chinese or Indians okay articles. Right, so you do not need to translate when come to the reference. So you just need to follow the APA format okay of reference. But of course when you write okay the journal the bibliography, you have to translate it lah in English, because I don't read Chinese, I don't read uh Tamil okay as well. So of course okay you have to write okay English, but maybe the bottom on the reference okay you can put the citation, the references where you get it. All right, so even though you write in Chinese, so we can copy and then paste okay and find okay the articles okay you get, no problem okay at all. All right. So okay, again, when we talk about how you gather the venture stage, so it doesn't mean when you have okay, one article, they already explain. Some of you cannot get it, so you need to like do a collage. You know collage, okay? You mix and match, okay, everything. So get okay from all the articles, and then you try to synthesize and analyze it, okay. And oh, this is how okay they form okay a company. So I don't say okay it will be like correct or perfect, but that is based on your information gain. All right. So it based on, because different okay student okay may have okay different okay information. So that's, there will be like different way okay that you're going okay, to explain it. So I just want you to have that kind okay of writing. So it's not like when you get one article, yeah, they say okay all the thing. No, you will not get all those things. So that's why okay you need to start now getting all the information and synthesize it okay together. Otherwise okay you will have okay difficulties okay later okay when it comes to the submissions. All right, and then the business model, especially the business model, so you will not okay straight away get okay to see okay their business model. So maybe from the reading, okay, so okay maybe you know, oh, this is their strategy, so there is a value okay that he's putting okay in the business. Then okay you can comes out okay with your own okay assumption of the business model. All right, okay, what else? Okay, so you need to combine it together. Okay, and then okay, the challenges okay the entrepreneurs is facing, and also their strategy okay to grow the company. And last but not least, okay, it's very important. Okay, you see, Wenko asked, okay, Najib boleh tak? Okay, Rosma. Okay, so student thought about the chosen okay company. No, chosen company, chosen okay entrepreneurs. Okay, so a bibliography is not about a transaction or fact. Student can share your personal view, okay, why you want to choose okay this individual, okay, uh okay, whether these okay entrepreneurs did something noteworthy, okay, something which is a good, okay. The students okay need to justify okay why it was so significant, okay, how it was affected okay by the time period, and what is meant okay for the society as a whole, what's the contributions, okay. So why you feel okay that you must write about this person from your heart, okay, why okay you feel on that, okay. Let's say okay you feel that Rosma okay deserve to be written okay in your assignment, so you have to explain, ah, that one okay, if you get okay this one right okay you can get okay full mark okay on that. Challenges based okay on our, no, challenges okay is based okay on their stories, okay, their stories. So that's why okay sometime okay when you see okay article saying okay the success of this individual, so of course okay there's a question asked, okay, what's your way okay in order for you to success, okay, is there any obstacle, is there any problem, okay, and so on. So usually the entrepreneurs okay will say at first our business failed because why, because someone betrayed us, okay, and then because we lacking of the knowledge, okay, and so on, okay, and so forth. That's okay you can write, okay, in your assignment. It doesn't mean it has to be from the syllabus, because okay, we are talking about the real people, okay, right now. So maybe okay, the challenges first, okay, because okay, they did not know okay how to did not know okay on the legal aspect, okay, and they did do the business and they been jailed. That's also the challenges, okay, maybe like 3 months after being released, okay, they realize okay, or they cannot do this, okay, they be more safe, okay, to do the business, okay, so they do something else, okay, and they become success. You see, this is what okay I'm looking for, okay. You guys like a storytellers, okay, storytellers, okay, tell like about it. So that's why, okay, okay, wherever okay you have okay the right way okay of language, okay, the right way okay of writing, okay, so it will be like very for very fun and happy for me, okay, to read okay your bibliography. Okay, it's not about the definition and so on and so forth. It's about the business owner, okay, itself. Okay, so I hope okay you clear. Okay, I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm taking so much time because I need to explain okay my expectation okay for this paper, so that okay you will not okay be lost, because otherwise okay others like the lectures and so on, you do not need to worry because I already have the recorded okay session okay in the previous class. Okay, no need to worry okay on that. Yeah. Okay, so it comprises 100 marks, okay, and of course converted to be 50 marks. So this will replace your final assessment. Okay, so please, okay, I beg you don't take it for granted, yeah, because like some students can take it for granted. Okay, yes, okay, they can pass, but to be honest, okay, you will not okay get okay a good grades, okay, good marks, okay, if you take it lightly. Okay, please, yeah. Okay, already like mentioned you. Okay, and of course, okay, the attendance. Okay, so you have to be very particular with the attendance. Okay, so basically, okay, we have okay 15 okay topic, yeah. So we have 14 week. Okay, we have okay 15 topic to be discussed, and of course, like some of the topic I might not okay cover. Okay, maybe because due to the time frame, the time okay constraint. Okay, or maybe I feel that this semester I would not want to emphasize so much okay on that particular okay topic. All right. So you do not need to worry. So for today, okay, we will talk okay a bit on the introduction of the entrepreneurship. So if we're not finished, okay, we will continue next week. Okay. After that, okay, we have recognizing opportunity, feasibility analysis, okay, writing business plan, okay, industries analysis, competitors analysis, develop business model. So this is basically uh, stage one, okay, till stage two, okay. And please bear in mind, okay, that this paper, we are much more emphasizing on the process. So basically, we have four process, okay, of entrepreneurials, okay, process. So first, okay, the introduction, whether or not you have the interest to be in the business or to start the business. Second stage, okay, when you already have the interest, we have to you have to determine okay on the ideation, so you have to come up with the ideas and opportunity. All right, so once you have the ideas and opportunity, you generate all the ideas and opportunity, so you have to execute it. So that comes the third stage. So the third stage, okay, once you execute it, so of course, okay, you need to know the legal aspect, how to obtain, okay, the funding, right, and then how to form, okay, the team, okay, and so on. So once you already execute it, okay, so the most challenging part, okay, in every entrepreneur's process is how to sustain it. Okay, means that how to manage okay your company, means that okay how to manage your growth. So that's why after that, okay, we're going to learn on the marketing issues, okay, intellectual property, challenges of growth, and also what kind of strategy for growing your companies. All right, so that's it. Okay, what we're going okay to learn okay, throughout this 14 uh, weeks, okay, for your information. Is there any questions? before we proceed, okay, with other thing. Okay, just wait. Okay, I think I have like message, okay, from students. Okay, okay, I'm replying. Okay, one student so asking about the assignment. So maybe I can reply it later. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So where was I? Okay. Any questions? Okay. So maybe I need to take a look others. Okay. Does each student have to choose? Actually, okay. You can choose. You can choose okay, the same, okay, entrepreneurs, but of course, okay, the way that you write, okay, will be different. Okay, so you do not need to to worry, okay, about repetition, but of course, okay, you have to make sure that your writing, okay, and others, okay, individual, okay, students, okay, writing, okay, is not similar. Okay, otherwise, okay, it become plagiarism or cheating, okay, case, okay, somehow. So you have to make sure, okay, the way of your writing. So that's why, okay, like I say, the way that you collect, okay, all your data, your information, okay, and the way that how you're going to translate, okay, translate it, okay, is totally different. Okay, no need to worry, okay, about having, okay, the repetition. But of course, okay, if you can find another individual, okay, or entrepreneurs, okay, it is much, okay, better. All right. Okay, so okay, if no more questions, so maybe I can proceed with okay today's, okay, lecture. Yeah.